is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will put it away to start the game. And he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Going for the big play. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. motion now to see if they can be more productive this time. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'd be forcing it a little bit.
He's got him this time. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this punt will be down just on the other side of midfield. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking deep. Makes the catch on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Yates. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play-action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got it behind the line. It's Yates. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Here comes the Texas offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make them.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gideon. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Power football with the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. That's caught. It's Lane. Into enemy territory and out of bounds downs at the 41 after the good game there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. Shakes off the defender. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man. He's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
Get in now.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than quarterback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Wants to throw on third down. Forced out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They boot it away on fourth down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Slips through the line. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Into the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Rushes on him. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting out the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The inside handoff. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Buying some time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket.
Bro, stop looking at my stuff. You don't know what I changed.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself.
Damn.
He's going to lose
Break
a
the
yard
nigga
on that
miss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet by
Damn, bro, that's not what I'm.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Let me running out.
The offense
I'm
got
not trying to run
themselves
that
in
way.
a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He hit me.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
We love
So
it.
the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roughing call
Son, I
gives
think we
this
back.
offense a 1st down, and we'll see if they can take advantage of the 2nd chance. Use the play fake now to throw.
Bitch.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make
Yeah.
something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Here we go.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
Yeah,
It
I
makes it
think
so
I want to
easy.
be
The
Texas
connection
Tech.
between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell.
I
this
need
is
some
a
of
good
that
one,
oil
and that's why
money
they got
in.
6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down.
You gotta be there.
Got it in the middle. It's caught. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly,
I didn't get
make
there.
it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a
Oh,
nice job of it.
see, I need to look up some of the features. I haven't looked at any features. I don't know what's going on.
They've got it at the
I
37.
need that
It's 1st and 10.
NIL money.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st
Out of
down.
bounds. What?
Snares it outside. It's Gideon. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that
I don't know about that one.
Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the
Yeah.
sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
I got to get
Yeah,
better
you
at
can't
just
be pat
recruiting.
and go all the time, right?
Especially
Reese
during
just
the
jogging
year.
down
That's what I'm
field,
gonna focus
ball hits you
on.
right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Oh, they're after it.
They won't let me get it.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the completion.
And you didn't have a lot of
It's where he good, man. You can't tell him shit. He gonna figure it out, though.
You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team
Oh, we
hasn't
there.
shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And And the Wolverines will call on their punt team.
You ain't got to get it.
And the ball
How did
comes
he
to
catch
rest right
that,
there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup.
I can't even say nothing, man. Motherfucker beat me.
Quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second
I
down,
was
you're in your
tired.
own end of the
That's
field.
what I'm blaming it on.
The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Just couldn't find an open man.
Dang.
And it'll be second down.
I think he's showing
I
you
like the
his
animosity.
experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
You got to go get him.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You
My damn
immediately
tight
have to
ends
be
are hurt.
rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
What is this?
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter
Gotta get
comeback.
back to beating shit. I
They
don't
go
know
back
who's
for
wrong
the
with me.
first down in the final period of this one.
Yeah, all my QBs ain't no might be.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Hall. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
I need someone to come down and bring that thumper,
day.
man.
I mean,
The boys ain't bringing that
they
thump.
haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end.
Well, we need
And
to
he'll
guard that.
run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
And he caught that.
Over the middle, it's Hall. Third down conversions
Fuck
are
outta here.
huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down.
I
Unloads
seen it.
to the wideout. On target to the left. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Receiver wasn't ready for the
They gave me
throw.
one, so I can't be upset.
And that's just the kind of game it's
I mean,
been
they
for this
gave him
quarterback
one,
in this
so
offense. You
you
got a
can-
great game plan all week long. You're
Eye
watching
for
it
eye.
throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
No way.
Wolverines grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like.
It's a great bounce back, fellas.
And keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
He'll bring it out. It's Welch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the
You gotta act like you want to touch someone.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position.
He unleashes a long one.
Bro, this nigga can't throw.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Bringing it back.
The most frustrating
This
thing I
nigga
see
can't throw.
in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting.
And they catching this shit.
You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Stop.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
He wants it all.
Thank goodness.
And
He like an 83. I was supposed to have a 5-star come in.
This quarterback in this offense, guys, they have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off, accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. Now,
Touchdown, Michigan.
Bruh.
End zone to put 6 on the board.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the
What is
offseason
this?
was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not.
I
So
thought he
being
gave
on
him
the
a
same
touchdown. I
page,
was like,
and then
why?
having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right
Nah,
there.
I signed him, but for some reason
Getting set to kick
he
it away,
didn't.
and that last score took
I
a
guess
little warmth out of
his
this
eligibility.
crowd.
Maybe he had to go JUCO or something. Motherfucker's not on the
Coming
team.
out with it, it's Welsh. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him
So this
down
shit
at
hold
the
me.
12-yard line.
School move.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. He threw it big the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Got the first down.
This ain't letting me.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense.
I still
and they're
could've
still
thrown
able to
that.
get a nice game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first
School
down.
never impressed with nothing I do.
Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got him. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They emptied the roster, put every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do
Wow,
that
man,
with
that's
all that
down.
speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage.
Bro, this nigga.
Picked off for the 3rd time today.
I'm gonna let him back in the game because hell, I can't throw a fucking ball.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Let me run the ball for
And this defense
hours.
has had a rough day, but how about this play?
Oh,
Breaking on the
shit.
football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
I can't even go get the ball. What? That shit terrible.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. But let him be
Shit.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Let's get out of here.
He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their
One
lane.
first down.
Stop him at the 6.
Kneel it out. Fuck all that. We don't need the stats. What a play, 0. I'm trying to throw that bitch too much.
This drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit.
There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Longhorns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Oh my goodness.
Not a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
And these little touch passes, man.
Trying to
the
avoid that.
completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
We might have
The Longhorns have it
niggas
for
who
the
are
1st
good.
and 10.
We will never know.
Might as well give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line
I
to hold
canceled
up
the
and
play
pass
action
for a
out
bit
and
longer.
still got
Against this
hit.
athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it's sort of
Yeah, give up 19 in the
these
fourth.
guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved
Ain't
they
gonna
were
show you
better.
two
They
picks.
thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence.
Well,
They said, we're not ranked as high
I think
as
we
should be.
we back.
And now
I
they
think
just
we
showed
back.
the
Yeah, I
whole
think we
world.
back.
This squad is for
Next
real.
week.
We're going to be discussing them in the
We'll
playoffs
see.
in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing,